So, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Just You. If you're looking and wondering what is behind me, it's my anxiety reducing teddy bear. Sometimes I just miss her so much, you know? But no, you guys, this is my anxiety reducing teddy bear. I've had her since a little bit before Valentine's Day. I paid $28 for her at Walmart. Her name is Joy. This is a she. And, this is like my baby. um, for those of you who have watched my channel before, you know like that in February I was Baker acted, had like a whole mental breakdown, like a whole bunch of other stuff. That happens in February. We know this. We know this. Anyways, I want to put that link down there if you want to probably put it up here and down there if you want to like see and hear the story, because I talked about it. Yeah. So today, you guys, we're doing a Halloween get ready with me, you guys. And this Halloween get ready with me because of period. Let's start off with one. One, Halloween is my favorite holiday outside of my birthday because that's a whole birthday, week, a month, depending on the funds. And yeah, so we're gonna do a get ready with me, and yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. So, you know, gather yourselves, get a drink, do what you must. I think this might not be a long video. I think it might. I don't know. We shall see. I don't even want to lie to y'all. So yeah, let's go start talking about some things. Quick snack. Yeah, I love these cookies so much. Like, I love animal crackers. Like, yeah, I'm such a big kid. I love like animal crackers with the icing on them. And I wouldn't like, I'm so like bougie with my animal crackers. Like, I don't do Dollar General. I need icing, like thick icing, like that type of icing that you put on cakes on top of the cookies. I'm bougie. Yeah, I think I got so bougie with it. Like right now, I work at a Whole Foods as a prime night shopper. Well, we gonna get into that. I work at the prime night shopper, and they cookies do not. They're a little too bougie for me. But those right there, Mother's, the circus animal cookies, yes, come through. Ironically, the Circus Mother cookies cost less at Target than they did at the Dollar General store. But I will tell y'all why I was there. Anyways, I'm just getting into the video. So you guys, I was gonna record earlier, but then I realized my stuff is still here. And you know what this means? It means I travel. So with that being said, I traveled. I went to Vegas, you guys. Woo woo. Yes, during COVID. It was it was fun. Very fun, I could say that. I've never been on a plane before. I'm not gonna lie. My first time being on a plane, like, I thought I was gonna be scared. It's all outdoors, but I guess since I didn't psych myself out this time, or just like allow myself to get psyched out to the points, because let me rephrase that. I can get really bad anxiety, you guys, like really, really bad anxiety, like to the point where it is nerve shattering and I don't want to do anything. So I try not to psych myself out about a lot of things. So when I was on the plane, I was excited, but I just remember what my ex had taught me, which was turn your nervousness into excitement. So I really had like some beautiful videos and pictures and stuff. I might like insert, like, I kind of like put the pictures up on some pictures on Instagram. I didn't put like the clouds and stuff on it because I feel like everybody does that and like nobody really enjoys the moment. Like, I could say Vegas was fun because I didn't really get a lot of pictures. And people like, what? Vegas was funny, you didn't get no pictures. I honestly feel like if you're having a great time, you don't really need pictures. I feel like pictures solidify the memories. However, like, it's the experiences that you have, because memories live forever. That's why I tried to captivate some. So, you know, I can be like, I went to Vegas. Yeah, so. But yeah, so first time flying ever as an adult. I don't think I've ever been on a plane. I don't even know. But yeah, it was my first time. It was fun. Um, very fun. I found this really cheap place in Vegas, or yeah, it was this really cheap place in Vegas, and they had like 3 for 10 drinks. And with the 3 for 10 drinks or whatever, I can say like those are really good. The food was delicious. I did not like the Top of the World per se. The restaurant. I guess because what had happened when I was in Vegas. So when I was in Vegas, I went to the bathroom to go use it, of course. um, and it was this white dude, 2 white dudes. One white dude had came into the bathroom while I was in there, and I was like, "Sir, the boys' bathroom is like the men's bathroom's over there." And he was like, "Oh," like he ignored me, and then the other one, he was like, "Oh, just go on in," and he was like, "I promise it's gonna be like 10 seconds." So me in the middle of like anger and frustration now, I'm just like, this is what I talk about, what I say, white men don't care, like what you call it. Or I know you're like, oh my gosh, she's always about race. No, it's just like, and then because this is what happened. So I went to the bathroom, because I was having like a mini anxiety attack or whatever, to like try to calm my nerves. So I'm already on like, y'all, I don't know, but like on a scale of 1 to 10, I was like on 30. So with me being on 30, it was like another white man, the first white man that came in there. White people already like white men just give me the heebie-jeebies because I really feel like I'm their fetish. I know people are like, oh my gosh, you can't say that. That's how I feel. I feel like sometimes people look at me like I'm their fetish. So basically, I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, I'm just going to not let this ruin the night because I know how my anxiety gets. So I was like, forget it. Forget about it. Which is a great show on Hulu. I love it. I like it. I hope there's a season 2. If there is a season 2 and I missed out, I was probably because I've been working. But I don't even know if there's going to be a season 2 because it's very raunchy. And a lot of raunchy shows never get picked up again for another season. Not in this day and age of sensitivity. But basically, it was just like he came in and he had somebody else come in, and then I was just like really flustered. Like I was so flustered. Like I was actually surprised how well I composed myself. Like I just basically like kind of put the how do I explain it? Like I just went to like the person who's at the bottom or whatever, because I went to the 7th floor because the 6th floor bathroom was full, and you know, social distancing, which are so things about them, I guess. So I went to the 7th floor, which took me a good little minute. Yeah, and then like the white dude was like, "You're not going anywhere." I was like, "Yes, I am." But yeah. So I was like, "Say you don't get the." I wanted to say some words. I really did. I had a couple of words that I wanted to say. Let's just say they weren't the nicest words. Yeah. So yeah, I met somebody out there. It was a fun little energy that they gave off. I haven't been texting him. He hasn't been texting me, and I really don't care this way of time. Cause I just, you know, it's just I don't know. It's weird to me. I hope he's not dead. If he ghosted me, I'll be a-okay with that. If he's dead, rest in peace. I hope I hope he lives the best life that he possibly could have lived. But even it, like, whatever. Like, I'm just not gonna take personal. So, ooh. Huh. So, yeah. So, Vegas was fun. I went ziplining, which was fun. Vegas was really fun, I could say. It's some things that I saw that I liked. And, I thought I had a best friend. Turns out I don't have a best friend, and they tried to play on my heartstrings. My heartstrings. They tried to pull some things. So they literally tried to play on my heartstrings, like by using a best friend word. Boo boo. Don't use that best friend word with me. When you sit there and you think like, oh, if I call her my best friend, she's gonna like really do this or whatever. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna be somebody's best friend. I am so freaking happy. Okay. I am really, really happy. So at first I was like, oh, you know, whatever. Like, let's go plan a trip for you, right? to Vegas or something because he's never been out of the state or whatever. And I know, like, I'm not finna, like, air his business out like that. But I know certain things. And he, let's say, he's never, like, been out of state, per se. So with him never, like, being out of state, I was like, okay, cool. Like, you know, like, let me, you know, whatever. Like, let's go on a vacation. Like, let's go do something. Come to find out, when I got back, he started doing fraud, and I just couldn't mess with that because I don't believe in, like, you know, whatever. Like, changed his number, didn't give me his new number. Stopped picking up my phone call, which is funny to me because any other time is oh da 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 da, and I was like, I don't know. I always like to listen to people and why they say they don't have friends because I know that I don't have a lot of friends because I know that I'm very like really picky with the people who I allow into my space. And a lot of people be like, oh my gosh, but you, like, my circle is so small, it is literally ridiculous. So for me, if I consider you a friend, like, that's an honor on my end. I remember when I was young, I used to be like, oh, I want a million friends. And now I'm like, I don't want that many friends. I want real friends. Which is another topic I'm going to get into. But yeah, he's basically doing fraud now. I'm trying to pull on my heartstrings to get me to like think like we were friends. We're not friends, boo. Because now you're trying to sell me something or trying to get me to do fraud, and I'm just like, sir. If I was really a friend like you say you would, I would have your new number. And I just like, I don't know. I just see things for what they are. Like, I feel like if I was truly a friend, I would have your new number because I know that once I go online and stop being lazy, and I go change my phone number and take off the verification code for for my for my job and my bank, I know that I'm going to give my new number to the people who I want to have my new number. So, and if you my friend, you going to have it. Period, poo. And that's just my mentality with the whole thing. That's just my mentality. Like, I feel like if I'm your friend, I'll have that. I know people be like, oh my gosh, but sometimes people don't forget because at the end of the day, if I was important to you when you was making these decisions, I would have been a part of it. And trust me, because I'm pretty sure that people who have their booty calls, I'm pretty sure their booty calls still got their number. Everybody has an old faithful. And old faithful gets your number every single time. And you can sit there and say, oh, old faithful don't get your number all the time. Old faithful does get your number all the time. I'm about to be doing a Halloween look. I don't fucking know. Whatever. We just gonna let it get ready with me because I don't have the stuff to do the Halloween look that I want to go do, and I don't have that costume, and I probably won't be celebrating this year because if everything plays out I think it's gonna go, then I won't be able to do what I want to do. So yeah, let's go get into it. So yeah, speaking of friends, I have decided to let go of old friends because I was kind of mourning the loss of like my best friend. She didn't die. Physically, she died mentally. For me, when I found out everything that had went on between us and how I like my whole thing is if you my friend, you my homegirl. I don't care if we fall out someday, tomorrow, next week, 3 hours from now. It's just a certain level of things that I don't like, and I'm not gonna tolerate. Right, wrong, or indifferent. But yeah, so yeah, that's my thing. It's just like I just kind of realized what I want in my friendships, what I don't want in my friendships. Like a lot of people like to say I'm a bully, the asshole. because I am sometimes. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I am. I know this sound like this ain't the makeup tutorial that I thought it was gonna be, because it's not. It's not, okay? It's not. It's just not. It's my makeup tutorial. This is how I do my makeup when I'm lazy. I really want to know how my hand talks to y'all now that I'm like in a better place and I'm not like so heartbroken and like fucked up. Um. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Let's go. Yeah, friendships. Like, I just kind of know what I want for myself when it comes down to friends. Like, I don't want that fake friendship anymore. It is what it is. Yeah. I want people who are going to support me, who are going to have my best interests at heart, people who have my back, because, not going to lie, something happened. I'm not going to talk about it too tough or talk about it at all because I feel like that's private and personal. But I went to my inner circle and I kind of told them, like, what was going on. And they had my back. To the point where we talk, we link, and everything else. Like, they seen that I wasn't okay, like, for a couple of days, and they were the main ones who were reaching out to me, trying to get me to come out the house and, you know, be a social butterfly. A social butterfly. We're about to go to Panera Bread. I haven't been to Panera Bread in so long, bro. Like, it is ridiculous. And I really don't know what I'm finna do with my Halloween makeup look. I think that's what it's gonna be. I don't even know. We just gonna wait till the end of the video to see what it is. Because if it comes out like really glamorous, it's gonna be a glamorous get ready with me. If it doesn't come out too glamorous, it's gonna be a Halloween get ready with me. We just gonna see. Because I'm just blending stuff on my face now. I just want to play my makeup, y'all. I think that's what it is. I just wanted to play my makeup, and I wanted to come on camera and talk to y'all. That's what it is. So, yeah. My inner circle had my back. Some OGs. OGs. Because I be going through it. I be crying. I be snotting. And it's the same people. They had my back when I be crying. Because I cry really ugly, you guys. Like, and they let me know, too. Like, my friends let me know that I cry. That ain't it. My friends let me know that I cry ugly. And it's okay, because I know I cry ugly. I cry the ugliest. I cry the ugliest. I cry very ugly. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So my real friends like kind of have my back. I really didn't tell a lot of people what was going on with me because I really have a small circle. But yeah, one thing that I want to do, and I'm gonna probably talk about on my podcast because I have a podcast, you guys. Boom, was waiting to tell y'all. I really did. I did not forget to tell you I had a podcast. I just been like so busy with life and trying to figure stuff out, and you know, because I am moving to Texas in February, and I need like a lot of stuff to come together for me. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, it's not stressful and I'm not worried about it. I'm a little worried about it. Just enough to be like, okay, what am I doing and how can I get out of this? And what can I do to be in a better place? Because I don't know. So anyways, I have a podcast, you guys, and on my podcast I'm a lot more unfiltered. It's the unbiased truth, you guys. It's why I kind of talk about a lot of stuff. Like I talked about my family, I talked about fake friends, I talked about how girl code sucks, cause y'all know how YouTube demonetizes a lot of stuff. So yeah, if you want to see more of me, I am almost everywhere. I'm going to go put my links down for the podcast below for my Spotify. It's on Anchor. It's on Google. It's called Real Talk with Drea. Literally, that's all together. REALTALK with WTIHDRIA. It's all together. I mean, you can find me like literally anywhere. I want y'all to like listen to what I have to go say. I give y'all a forewarning that I do give y'all a forewarning in the trailer. I call y'all snowflakes. Yeah, I think I called y'all snowflakes. Yeah, so I have more podcasts coming up, you guys. about just a lot of stuff. And so yeah, the podcast is up. One of my podcasts, which I forgot to put in my sticky notes, and it gets on my nerves. Married men. We're gonna talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna go talk about it. So yeah, we have the podcast. Also with the podcast, I'm trying to get a better angle and a better not feeling it out. So anyways, with the podcast, you guys, I just basically talk and I give my unbiased, unfiltered opinion, you guys. And I know some of y'all are like, oh my gosh, you have unbiased opinions. Says I have very unbiased opinions. And if you want to see them, you can always go to my podcast, Real Talk with Drea, all together. I'm on Spotify, Anchor, whatever you like. If you type it in, like, you'll see it. I did one on Girl Code Sucks. I did one on family. I did one on a lot of things. Like, it's like kind of where like I kind of pour out my unfiltered emotions. So yeah. What's next? I want to say, damn, I have a lot more makeup in my other bag that I forgot that I had never taken out. I really need to go in that thing and just go take it all out and just put it in here and organize my makeup thing because it is really ridiculous. I want to do that later. Okay, so here's the thing. If that was really creepy, it was creepy for me because I kind of remember I had makeup and I was like, I'm gonna be a makeup queen. But no, yeah, so that's that. So podcast, going to Vegas, whoop whoop. Not for the first time. It really isn't scary. I know that I won't be flying no more. Spirit. Not even their first class, because their first class, yeah. Walking through it, I was like, that's a little tight. And they don't practice social distancing. I'd rather be on Delta. Because if you know, you know. But yeah, I'm dating. And I am dating differently now. Damn it. So yeah, so you guys, I'm dating. I'm not gonna just say it out here. And I'm dating differently now. I have dated, I feel like I've had a lot of failed relationships. And right now, the person I'm dating, I'm not really gonna like give too much information, but the person I'm dating kind of like really brings out the calmer side of me. I'm either using lessons that I kind of learned from my previous relationships, like you don't tell your friends your business or your family, whatever you do, that's between you and what you call it. So I really personally don't like really too much. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just with such and such, and they'll be like, oh okay, and I'm like, yeah, so I don't talk about every little thing that we do. It's just between me and you. I just like, hey, I'm with such and such, or I'm out. I'm gonna call you back later. So I just kind of got to the point of privacy, and because right now we're still in the getting to know phase, which is really fun. Like having this person is almost like a secret love, never lasts as long. Oh no, it's almost like, it's very fun because like nobody's in my business and nobody really knows what's going on except for me. And even like when I do like say like the little things like, oh yeah, I'm finna be doing such and such, it's just like, oh, you're gonna be with, and I'm like, yeah, you feel me? So I'm dating right now, and we're starting, and in dating, I want to say, because I did a whole podcast on dating, like that's like I should go to my podcast and listen to it because I'm not like really gonna go into like major details, but Real Talk with Drea, period. Look me up, baby. RealTalkwithDria. Real Talk with Drea, the podcast. Fuck with it. Yeah, but yeah, I just like kind of I have learned a lot of things, like with compromising, visiting, being respectful, being like what you call it, looking out for red flags. And in this whole dating thing, like we're starting off as friends, and we're gonna see where it goes, and if it goes anywhere, and if it doesn't, I am mentally prepared to be like, deuces, you feel me? Because either way it goes, I'm still going to Texas. um, I'm still going to Texas. I'm still doing what I want to do. I'm still like working, grinding hard, doing what I'm supposed to do. Oh, when it comes down to work, I put in a transfer to go to basically same company, different location with better pay. Okay, and it's actually in the department that I want to be in. The face of disappointment. But no, it's actually in the department that I actually want to be in this time. So I'm kind of happy. So if the transfer does go through, we'll making more money. Because at one point I did not have a job, and I'm very happy for the job I have now. Don't get it twisted. I just want to be more stable, and I just want a little bit more stability. And I just want a little bit more stability so I can go save up some money. So when I get ready to move to Texas, I can put down my apartment, you feel me, and make it happen, captain. Every little thing that I do, it should be between my hands. I'm kind of learning the ins and outs of the company. It's really nice. Like, I like my job because it's simple, it's easy. I never really had a problem with commuting. I kind of don't like how short the commute is. Because when I leave my home, because when I leave where I stay, I like to go and I like to clear my mind before I get to work. So I like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour commute. I know y'all like, oh my gosh, that's so weird. Like, oh my gosh, she's such a weirdo. I know I'm a weirdo. I just know what I like. And what I like is that. Mothers. And I'm gonna have to do these. But yeah. So yeah, and speaking of work, I no longer have OnlyFans. What else? I dropped my sugar daddies. I just decided I want to be more independent. It's like, I don't want to, well, here's my thing. I dropped my OnlyFans because I didn't like the kind of attention that I kind of got. I know I kind of like put myself out there like that, but in a sense, it's like, I guess I just kind of seen people's true colors, and I was just like, I don't really like it, so I'm gonna stop it. But for the most part, when it came down to the sugar daddy thing, I let go of my sugar daddies because they just feel like once you get to a certain point with them, they feel like, oh, you don't have to do this, and now I have to like put out more. And I'm just like, sir, like, pipe down, like. And my sugar daddies were like a lot of inconsistent. Like, most of the time, like, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Having a sugar daddy is fun and all in the beginning, but then once they get comfortable with you, it kind of like gets to the point where it's not fun anymore. And when I say it's not fun anymore, because like they get to a point where they expect you to be something that you're not, and then they expect you to be like more independent. And it's like, sir, I'm independent, but like you signed up for this when you like agreed. So it doesn't matter how independent I am. Like, you found me. Fetish size, I don't know. I just think sugar daddies are, I'm not gonna down any sugar daddies. I just don't want one anymore. And for those of you girls who are gonna do it, I can go tell y'all, like, I have a podcast on that. I really didn't go into details on it, but I probably will on a later day. So sugar daddy podcast. What else? What is the other podcast I said I was going to fucking do? Oh, Married Men. So yeah, so we're going to go there and do that podcast. But yeah, y'all go check out the podcast. I keep on saying go check out the podcast because it's not. it's that too. I want to promote myself also as well on my YouTube channel, but I have a lot more to say, and I'm very more open and clairvoyant on my YouTube channel versus on my YouTube channel, because YouTube like demonetizes and desensitizes. Like I had a whole video like where the people, I guess, it got either taken down or it was really really offensive, and I was just like, it is what it is. So that's my whole thing. So here we go. What was I want to say? Yeah, the podcast. Check it out. Outside of that, it's just like I'm in a better mental place. Like I have seen myself grow spiritually, you guys. I had a dream, you guys. I really had a dream. I had a dream one time, the little boys and little girls. No, but you guys, I know I had a dream for real. I had a dream that what was my dream? So guys, I had a dream that you guys, I was really stressed out like recently, because I guess like I hadn't really like kind of fully let go of everything that happened in February, because it was very traumatic for me. And then like bouncing back and like coming back from a lot of stuff, like it was just like not really holding on to it, but like the pain was still there, because even if you let something go, like it still takes time for it to get, because I still felt the pain and the sting. And then something else had happened and another pile up, and just a lot of stuff had happened. So I was just like, I don't really, whatever. So all I know is I had a dream, you guys. It was like a nightmare, but it was a calm nightmare, per se. So I had a nightmare that it's like I saw my head like dip into the water, and then it was like I was at peace, right? But then when my head had dipped into the water, it's like I had went into this box. And when I had went into this box, it was kind of weird for me, because like I literally like fell back into the box. And when I was in the box, I was like stuck, right? And it was just like I could see just a little bit of light, you feel me, coming out. I tried to stand up, I couldn't get out. I tried to stretch out my legs, I couldn't do that. It kind of had me like stressed out and vexed. I was like, oh my gosh, like I am going to die in here, right? And then I just like got to the point where I just was finna give up. And I was like, because I was tired of like trying to fight to get out the box. I was like, like it felt like I was just fighting like kind of like myself and like certain things that had happened, like because the memories kept on like coming up, and it was like, oh well, your family did this, and oh well, this was said about you, and oh yeah, this is what happened, da da da. So in the back of my mind, I felt some type of way, because it's like I couldn't really move. I was stuck in a box, and I was like, and I don't know, but I think like my spirit, which is very weird, because I don't want nobody like, oh my gosh, like whatever. I know I'm a weirdo, fuck it. So basically, my spirit was, I felt something or someone say to me, and it was me saying like, you gonna die here if you don't get up out of here. So I made a conscious decision to get out. But when I got out, I had like it was on my right leg, like a chain, right? And I guess it was like attached to the box. Like after I finally got out the box, it's the chain. And then it was like I was trying to take the chain off, and it was like, if you keep on trying to do it this way, you gonna die, because you're gonna cut off the circulation in your leg or whatever. Because I don't know, like if y'all ever seen it, but like if you're ever chained to something and something like has you by the foot, like it's a certain way that you're supposed to get off of stuff. And then so I tried to wake up. I could not wake up for nothing in the world. I was like, I don't want to see this, I don't want to hear this, whatever. So I was like, because I sound like Steve off of Steven and Nita off of Family Guy. So yeah, so basically it was just like something was just like pulling me, like, and I was like, oh, I can't do it this way, because it's gonna hurt if I continue to do it this way. So I was like, fuck it, what can I do? So I did like a mental thing, and I was like, I'm just gonna let all of this go and see where it goes or whatever. And then I literally like let everything go, and I said, I'm gonna let what's gonna be. And I said, I'm not even gonna forget what happened, but I'm not gonna allow myself to tantalized over a moment, because that kind of hurts, especially when you sit there and you like just sitting in a moment and you're waiting for a change, and then the whole time while you're waiting for the change, you're not even doing what you're supposed to do in real life, and that's really stressful. So yeah. So with that being said, so I was like, okay, cool, and then I was finally free, but I didn't know what to do. So all of a sudden I'm in like the deep, deep sea. Like, I really wish I could visualize it with me. It's like when you go in the sea, it's like the deeper you go, the bluer it gets. So I was like in the midpoint between the darks and the light blues, and I was just like, what am I gonna do? And I ended up getting back in the box again. Once I had a thought, I was like, oh no, I can't do that. And then the whole entire time I was thinking to myself, why would I want to go back into the box? So I said, okay, cool. So the more I let like stuff go, like for real this time, and like not hold on to it, and just like say, yeah, this happening. Yeah, I still feel this way, but I'm not gonna let this change who I am. Because I guess I didn't kind of realize that I was changing to something that I didn't like. And with that, I felt some type of way, because I don't like to, feel no type of ways about anything or anybody. And I try to keep like a open mind, and like try to be forgiving as much as possible, because I know that I've done some fucked up things, and I would want somebody to forgive me, and I wouldn't want nobody to hold nothing against me for years and years and years to come. So I was like, you know what, whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. Because I done took a lot of losses in these last months. And it was really like stressful. And it's everybody's like, oh yeah, everybody likes to broadcast their winnings and stuff. But y'all know me, I broadcast my failures just as much as my failures. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, all right, what am I gonna like what is it that I feel? Because I wanted to be exact. So after I let go stuff, I like kind of came to the top of the water, and I was like, like I could finally breathe again. And then when I got to the top, it was like an island, and it was like a statue of like me, right, into like stone. Like my whole head was just like stone, and the body, like it was just like the body was on the island, like in stone, and it was just like death. It was like a lot of rocks. So I went back underneath the water, like this can't be it, because like so all of a sudden I saw like a little slither of light. So I like kind of swam towards it like a shark would. Watching Jaws. Dude I'm dating has me watching Jaws. I'm gonna watch Jaws too, since they say Hocus Pocus 10. But no, but I just kind of like went to the other side of the thing, and it was so much life, and I was like, I can't wait to get there. But it felt like something was there, like stopping me, and it was like, if you want to like get through the thing, you have to like drop down some more stuff. So I really ended up like having to be like, I forgive this person, and it was like, I'm not gonna let this bother me no more. I'm not gonna act nasty no more. I'm not gonna be petty. I'm not going to, because I ain't gonna lie, my grandma kind of pissed me off, and I wanted to be petty, and I had some ideas, so I had to let all of that go. And I had like a lot of hate and anger and resentment building up, and like once I let go of the hate and the resentment, I was just like, it is what it is. You feel me? I was able to squeeze through it. And then right when I got to the side, like it was so beautiful. It was like, because on the other side there were like no fish. It was just like dark. But even in the dark parts there were like fish. It was like life on the other side of it. And then when I got up there, everybody who knows me knows I love flowers. I love them. So I'm like with the flowers and stuff, you feel me? And I'm like, oh, this is nice. I was like, yeah, sucks to bitch. And it's like I kind of got sucked back to the side. I was like, I don't want to be on this side no more. So I was like, let me like drop that thought and like go back to the other side, because that's where life really is at for me. And they had like the drinks. It was like what you call it, and it was like actual like things that like I had manifested. It was like just sitting on the beach where I could just like pick it up and like have it for myself. And I said, but what about my fear of like going to Texas? And I was like, fuck it. I went back to the side and I was like, I said, it's nothing to be afraid of. I said, sometimes you have to take a leap of faith and step out there. And then when I got over there, I was like, I'm never going back to that side of it again. You feel me? And then it was like, choose you this day. Do you want to be sad. On the other side with the stone, because on the stone it was always like self-doubt, hate, fear, and like a whole bunch of other stuff. And on the other side it was like just positive. And I'm like, people like, oh my gosh, this sounds like too optimistic. But at the end of the day, like in life you have to make a decision and a choice. Because what I had got from that is, in life you have to make a choice. You have to make a decision. You have to decide which one you're gonna do. You're gonna be mad all your life about stuff that happens, or you're gonna be whatever. You're gonna accept what you did and you're gonna move forward, or you're not gonna accept what you did and move forward. And my whole thing was like, I was more on the side of like, I don't really want to beef no more. You feel me? Like, I don't want to argue. I don't want to what you call it no more. And I can honestly say that like when I did that, I seen like a difference improving in like a lot of stuff. You feel me? I seen a difference improving in my dating life. I seen a difference improving in just like the little things that I would like get into and like put my hands on. I know people like, how are you talking about? Like honestly, like my podcast ideas have been so and flowing so much better, you guys. They really have. The dating thing, I have been able to see it from different perspectives. I've even been able to learn lessons and take the things from a lot of things. Cause I was talking to a married man at one point in time. I did not know he was married. He sprung it on me, and I still wanted to be with him. And then I just like kind of was like, I refuse to be somebody's like not everything. And then I was just like, you know, like once I like finally was like, all right, done, like, cause I didn't see him no more after that. It was the fact that we broke up afterwards. We broke up after he told me, and then like we would be like back and forth over the phone. Like we live, it's a lot. That's a whole another story time for another day. But yeah, and I just like kind of seen like the difference in my love life, because then I was able to manifest things that I said that I wanted in my relationship, like honesty and respect. Because the new person who I'm dating or trying to get to know is very patient with me. He's understanding. He's non-judgmental. He's respectful. He makes me smile in ways that like I can't explain, and it feels like I've known him my whole entire life, even though like we're both like making transitions and stuff. And no, I don't love him, because I know something like, oh my gosh, it sounds like it's love. No, I'm like actually dating with a purpose now, and I feel like it's a higher level of dating. It's no longer like, oh yeah, I have to go guess and go play guesstimate on what's really going on with you. I just sound like a lot of stuff. I'm probably gonna talk about it more on my podcast, because this Get Ready With Me has been a little mouthy. It has been a little mouthy. But yeah, I just wanted to get out an update on what I've been doing. I wanted to tell y'all when I first went to Vegas, like, I went to Vegas, bitches, but I was like, nah. But no, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I honestly think that's really it. Like, I've just got to the point where I've grown so much as a person, spiritually, emotionally, like in so many ways that like even if I wanted to like not grow, I would have no choice but to grow, because of the mindset that I've kind of taken on. Like, it's either I'm gonna grow or I'm gonna die here, and I refuse to die in any situation, because I don't want to feel like I'm stuck in a situation or can't move or do something that I want to do. I would say, honestly, go chase y'all dreams out there. Go figure out what y'all want to do with y'all life and go do that. I know some of y'all gonna be like, I don't know what I want to do, or some of y'all feel like it's just what it is. But yeah, that's just it. Like, I feel like, damn, this would gotta be washed. This could be a Halloween look, scared of kids. No, but oh gosh, okay. So my whole thing is, I don't know. I think that's just it. Like, there's a podcast I have. It's called Real Talk with Drew, you guys. I drop when I feel like it. I think I'm on like season 2 already. I think I'm not even gonna do seasons no more. I think I'm gonna just like put like podcasts out there and just drop them. Because I actually have some podcasts that I actually finished that I just need to publish and put out a release date for. But I have to probably go over that. Then I have to probably record some new podcasts. I'm going to be working and collaborating with certain people who have their podcasts. I think it's really dope. I like working with people who have podcasts. I know that sounds like such a podcaster thing to say, but no, like you guys, I'm gonna be working with somebody who has a sports podcast. I'm not really big into sports, but I want to promote them because that's my dog. My dog. I'm gonna be there, be there. I'm gonna be there. Ow. Oh, while I'm trying to get this wig together, if I get this wig together. If I get this wig together, I want to talk about what is it? Oh, my anxiety reducing teddy bear. Her name is Joy. I got her a couple of months ago, and honestly, I feel like sometimes I be like, oh, I don't need Joy no more. The whole entire time, the best thing that I want to do, most thing that I want to do when I come home is lay up on my anxiety reducing teddy bear, watch TV, watch movies. It's almost like, I know it's gonna sound crazy, because my anxiety reducing teddy bear, I consider to be myself, right? But just like my spirit in a stuffed animal, right? And I sit there and sometimes I just be like, okay, cool, whatever. This has to be blended out. That isn't blended out. But it feels really nice, like, to come home to it. And, like, I literally watch all my movies with her. I eat with her. It's just like, it's almost like I'm dating me at the same time, and I'm spending time with me. And because it's just like the calming side of a lot of stuff. And I love it because it keeps me grounded in a sense, like where I'm not so OD stressed out or bothered by anything too much. Yeah. So my anxiety reducing teddy bear is what I use in a lot of situations. Especially with anxiety and moving, and because moving is really, I don't want to say stressful, but it can take like a whole lot up out of you. And I don't want to get to the point where I'm like, I'm trying to move. Because I'm not going to lie, when I first started like planning my move, I was like OD stressed out. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Like, this is a lot of work. It's a lot of kick push. I have to make sure everything kind of lines up in itself and it's outright, you feel me? And I was like, I don't want to be that person that's like, oh yeah, I said I was going to do this and then don't do it, because I should have been in Texas right now. And I was like, I don't want to have to, whatever. But my anxiety reducing teddy bear helps me calm my nerves, like, to the ultimate zero. Like, a lot of people say, oh, like, what is the big deal? Like, yeah, like, it helps me with my anxiety. And even when it's not here, it's like, it's tattooed on my arm. This is a tattoo I got of an elephant, right? And I think I might give me another elephant on like, I was thinking about getting a whole nother tattoo of an elephant, but that's for another reason. Outside of that, it's kind of like my favorite animal. At one point in time, zebras were, but now it's just now it's just an elephant, honestly. But yeah, that's it. This is the look. I'm not, hold up, wait. So this is the, so yeah, this is the final look. I know, like, that looked really weird what I just did right there, but yeah, this is the final look. I really don't, you know what I should have did? I should have did a different lip. But yeah, this is the final look. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my Get Ready With Me. I know I haven't been on here for a while. I think that's why it's like kind of lengthy or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Deuces.